Hello, this is Victor. I'm here today with a product review. This time I want to review with you some scenography, some terrain that I bought in eBay. The link you can find below. It's the shop. It's called, let me check here. It's called War Games Tournaments, and they do this is pressed wood terrain. So it's laser cut pressed wood. You see here it's quite thick, and yeah, and it's quite hard. So these are the elements that I bought. I bought first what is called, I think it's called the, let me just give me a minute. This is called the Elf Wetway Gate Laser Cut Terrain for 28mm. This is composed by 3 of these elements that you see here. These are not I didn't remove yet all the things inside, so you have to be patient and you remove all these things inside. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay, you see, and then you have this type of skeleton thing, and this will go assembled like that on the base. So you will have a very nice texture, and then on the other side you will have the same, and this will go 3 layers like that. It's quite tall. I will just give me a minute. I will go for a minute in order that you can see the scale of this. And then you have 3 portals, and they go in these bases. So the kit is composed by 1, 2, 3 portals. I bought this by £10 in eBay. That is about 13-14 euros. What I found is quite cheap. I think what I found more expensive was the shipping to Belgium, and for this reason I bought 2 other kits. So the other kit that I bought, they call it how it's called, the Void Shield. This is a kit that is making like a tower. You see here is the base. So you will have 4 facings like that. I will assemble them, and then at the end of this video you will see them assembled. So they will go something like that. Okay, and you have also these things to make the decoration of the tower. So you will have one like that, and you will have 4 elements making a cross from the top. So the detail is quite good as well, you see. And what I like is, although I need to check if they did the things correctly here, because you see that they texturize some dogs, and you see that they are opposite. So it means that if you don't want to paint at the beginning, you will have some fine things. You see, there are some nice patterns on each side, and you should have 4 looking in one direction and 4 looking in the opposite direction. So we see here, so it means that you have 4 and 4. Okay, this is how we look like, and you have all these patterns. This is one thing. So, and this, I bought this by also £10. That again is about 13-14 euros. I bid for them. I bought that for 10 euros. So this was costing 10 euros. And the last thing that I bought for £10, and then it's 14 euros, is the Scenary Sky Shield landing pattern for Eldar. And this is the landing thing. This is quite big. And here the only thing I'm missing is some instructions. You have all these pieces I have to disassemble from the board. Yeah, I can follow this. This is all the things that I need to take off. supports. Then I have these pieces that will make the fence, and the only thing I'm missing here is in the picture they show like a transparent plastic car that is not supplied here, because this is supposed to generate like a void or like a shield, a force shield or something like that. So, and I'm missing this part, but I will say the detail is quite good, and for the price it's quite nice. So if it's missing, I will send a message to the person that I bought this. I will ask him if what he recommends to do. But anyway, I will keep this kit with me. If not, I will try to find something suitable to put as a void or as a shield. So you can imagine this goes on top of that here, and then we need to assemble these small pieces making a circle, and you see that this is have a clipping to clip, so you will have a row and all over, and you will have like you put there a transparent plastic car. So this is what I bought. I think they are quite good. If you tell me, the detail is quite good. What I like from this landing thing is that this is bound on the wood and makes a nice pattern. So if you don't want to paint it at the beginning, it's good to go. Of course, it's looking like wood, so most likely I will paint it later on. But yeah, I like how it looks like. I think makes a nice thing. This is the other one. So now I will go for a miniature and I will show you the scale of this. Here we have, this is a farseer, well, what I use as a shadow seer. But you see what is the scale of this. Let's put now, this is the size of the void of the webway portal. You see, it looks quite decent, quite big, and this is the size of the void shield generator. So I think this is quite a nice landing pad. I just bought because I have terrain for Imperial armies, but I don't have terrain for Eldar. And as I have now the Dark Eldar and I have the Harlequins, I want to make like a terrain that is simulating an abandoned terrain, abandoned facilities from the Eldar. So this is why I bought these things, and maybe I will add them on my on the display case of the display board of my Eldar. So yeah, I find it is quite affordable. Remember, I paid if you don't go for the biddings, are more expensive. I pay less because I went for the bidding instead of buying them directly to the web store. But I paid £10, so 14 euros for this. 10 pounds, about 14 euros for this, and for that I don't remember in pounds, but it's 10 euros. So I guess it's about £7 for the void generator. Quite happy, looking good. I will assemble this and I will show you once this is assembled. So I just assembled the terrain, and this is how it looks like. So this is the webway portal, or what they call the webway portal. It's quite tall compared to the miniature at the bottom. We'll say it's taller than a Wraith Knight. And yeah, and this is maybe the kit that get more difficult to assemble. It's very difficult to align the three parts together. I know I need to do some cleanup of the excess of glue. This one is still drying. This is why you have the clamps. I think it's the one that is maybe the one that you have to take more care to assemble, just to put all these three parts together and well aligned. And it's not aligned perfectly. You see here there are parts that are better aligned than others, and it's not aligning perfectly in all the parts. So, but so far I like a lot. I like a lot the kit. I think it looks great, and once painted this will be less will look better. The other kit, this is what they call the void generator, I think. It's also quite big one. It's ideal to do some line of sight, to block line of sight for in one model or two, and will not block a lot. But I think it looks quite great, can be covered for anything, and you can use it also as your void field generator. I'm thinking if I'm going to do something here in the middle. As you can see, it's not. I didn't glue these parts on the base because I want to see how I will manipulate this, and most likely I will glue it once are painted or something like that. So I don't glue because I also want to do some texture on the base. I just want to assemble the kit to show you how they look like. And now let's look to the landing pad. The landing pad looks like. So yeah, it also got big. I have to check this thing on the field generator, but I think it's looking quite awesome. Here I didn't glue anything together. Even these parts are not glued, but they look pretty nice. They align better than the other kits. I think this was looking the most difficult kit at the beginning, and it has been the easiest kit to assemble. Nothing is glued yet, and I don't know if I will glue these things together. I think I will keep them disassembled in case I want to transport this landing pad. I think it looks pretty great. So that's all. I hope you find this interesting, and remember, if you want to look for these kits, then they have much more, but these are the ones that I bought and I want to do a review. You want to look for these kits, I put the link on my video below, on the comments below, so you can go and check there. I just want to share with you some of the kits that I bought in eBay, and I think they look pretty well. So that's all. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.